I was at MozCon Brighton last year. A lot of talks on search channel diversification. So we're not just Google now. Obviously, we know Bing, DDG have been there for a long time, but talking about TikTok and YouTube, and TikTok last year made news for being like the largest search channel, or was it 2022 at one point? So is it as simple as that, or do you have thoughts on that, or is it really more SGEs coming, the kind of dynamic search that people have been talking about?
I think it's both. There are people who are not even convinced that SGE is indeed coming. I kind of remain neutral on that, just wait and see. So there are some people who are like, it's not going to come. That may be wishful thinking. I guess I lean a little bit more towards the fact that it will probably come in some form, but remains to be seen. Yeah, definitely the multi-channel search, set of factors is relevant too, and it depends a lot on what market you're in. So, we work in the U.S. market. Obviously, Google is still going to be huge, but we do see if your audience is more of like the tech developer hacker news crowd, DuckDuckGo may be a lot more relevant to you than Google would be, for example. Or in Japan, where we have a lot of customers as well, Yahoo Japan, depending on which segment you're in, is still 30%, 40% of search market share. It's a completely different entity than Yahoo in the US, and so that's a big one.
These are underserved as well, as far as I see. In the SEO masterminds I'm in, every time somebody comes in and posts, I married into China. I know we have similar kind of personal lives going on. You married into Japan, and it's like, every time someone posts, can anybody help out with Baidu? It's total crickets. And I'm like, let me see if I can contact someone through a friend of a friend. But there's a lot of search going on in Asia, and they don't necessarily use Google.
Korea's the same way. You have Dom and Naver, and it's like your Google is maybe 1% or something ridiculous, like that in Korea. So you have to understand where your market is.